Okay, and we are live. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's live. If you can hear me, please indicate by sending emojis if you can hear me. Okay. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Can we all hear me? Welcome to today's live. This is Clarity Before Hustle. Today we are going to show you how. It's going to be a live demonstration, so I'll show you how to actually find clarity before you hustle and jump from one hustle to the other. Okay, thank you for that, Peter. So you can hear me. That's really good. So welcome everyone. Welcome. I am Chibuzor Mordi. I am the founder of Learning to Earn and the creator of the Path to Profit program, which is a 90 days program for those who want to find clarity with the aim of monetization. So you have a skill, you want to figure out which path you should take, if you should be a freelancer or you go into business or get a job, and which particular career path you should take. That's what the 90 days program is about. So choosing that path and getting to work on it for the next 90 days so you can get monetized. That's what that's what the 90 days program is about, the Path to Profit program. Okay, I see people are joining in. Okay, that's really good. Welcome. So as you join in, let us know where you're joining from. Tell us your name and where you're joining from. You could say city or country, whichever place you're joining from. Please just share it as you're joining in. Let us know where you're joining from. Oh, I can see people from the Path to Profit cohort. I can see you guys here already. Welcome, everyone. So, like I said earlier, this is the end of phase one of the Path to Profit program. Now, what we do is at the end of every phase, we come live to share what we have actually experienced, to share what we're actually doing in the Path to Profit program with everyone. So that's really good. George, I can see that. George, you're joining from Path to Profit cohorts. Yes, we're in the cohort one, and this is the end of phase one. This particular live launches us into phase two. Welcome, Rachel. Thank you for joining in. Joining from Lagos. Goodness is also joining in. Okay, I can see Savior here. Oh, Savior, you joined in. Guys, Savior is someone I just had a conversation with recently, and I'm glad he's like one of the first persons to join in here just after Peter. I am glad you joined in. That's really beautiful. Okay, the Path to Profit people are joining in. This is really good. I love that. Peter joined in. Who else? Okay, Toyin just joined in. Toyin, welcome. I hope your children are allowing you to be on this live today. I am happy to see people from the Path to Profit program. I know you all have busy schedules, and you also some of you have also not finished your assignment for this particular phase. So I know you're all trying to finish it. So you showing up for today's live, it's a beautiful thing. So as you're on this live, please share it. Share it to whatever platform you can, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Facebook, anywhere you can share it. You never know who you would just help, because what we are about to unpack is something that you would you have not seen. Trust me. People don't just come out to do these things for free because it requires a lot of work and it's something that I have done over time. So I'm always excited to do this. This is something I am passionate about. So I'm glad. Okay. Okay. Shukrat, welcome. You're joining from Kwara, that's Nigeria. That's really good. Xavier is from joining from Edo State. Oh, I'm seeing Olivia. Olivia, please tell us where you're joining from. State, city, or country. Just tell us where you're joining from. Sorry, it's not so bright. For some reason, our power is out. In River State, they are fixing whatever they say, but they are fixing. We have almost 22 hours power, so we always have power. I just got the memo a few minutes ago that they're fixing a couple of things. So we hope before the end of the live they restore power and it can look all bright. So what we're using is natural daylight. So I would like us to, for it not to deter us, for us to continue and ensure those who are going to be joining in and those who are joining will benefit to the fullest. So please, as you're on this live, share it. Let people know that you're on this live and let others benefit from it. People in the Path to Profit program have been benefiting from this. And yeah, today is a day where we share that thing that we are doing inside, we share it to the public. So I'm really glad that we get to do this. Okay, Olivia, I can see that Olivia is joining from a number state, Nigeria. That's really beautiful. Thank you, Olivia. Okay, so because this is a live demonstration, so it's going to take a lot of time, and I want us to be done in 2 hours max. So I'm going to run through what we have for today, run through the demonstration, and have enough time for questions because I know you would have a lot of questions. And the reason for the live demonstration is to ensure you can actually do this on your own. Now, another thing we are going to be doing here today is to let you know that we have packaged this particular phase one, into a playbook so that it's a self-help playbook. Even after this demonstration, you want to do it on your own. You don't necessarily need my guidance. We have created a playbook just for this. Clarity before hustle. It has series of activities that would help you find clarity, choose a career path, and actually choose which paths to go, be it freelancing, getting a job, or doing a business. So that's what all this is about. And we've packaged it in a playbook. It is available on this live from now till the end of the weekend. It's available for people who are going to be joining in to just take advantage of that. So let's get right into it. Okay. Oh, I can see the face baker here. Welcome. She's joining in from Abuja, Nigeria. I'm glad she has time to join in. I know she's very busy, so it's not easy for her to be here. Okay, and this is the weekend where she's supposed to be making a lot of money. Okay, people, let's go, let's go, let's go. Now, this is clarity before hustle. I want to give you, I want to share a bit of a story with you. The reason why I'm passionate about these things because I see a lot of young people get confused about what to do, and it's a lot. A lot of persons don't think it's just a small fraction. A lot of persons are trying to figure it out, and I know the journey of becoming is a long-term thing. It's almost for life. But it doesn't mean you should be confused for more than half of your life. It doesn't make any sense. So it is best you figure it out early, you figure it out in your 20s, in your 30s, so that you can use the next 20 years, 30 years maximum to work because that's all you have. You don't really have much time to be figuring out. So it's best you can do that in your 20s, in your early 30s. So you know by 55, 50, you are actually done. And to be fair, you don't really have energy to push. So I want us to, those of you who are here, to pay attention. This is really important because even if you've not, even if you say, oh, I don't have any issue with clarity, I know what I'm doing, getting it all right. This is a continuous thing. Anytime you want to get to the next level, sometimes you get confused. Yeah, because, oh, what should I do now? I know that I am already doing well here, but I want to get to the next stage. What is the next stage? So this would also apply here. This would also help you to get an idea of how it works. So please pay attention. Get your writing part because it's going to be a lot of demonstration. I'm going to share my screen to show you a couple of things, how all these things will work. So I have been a person who was confused for a long time, right from secondary school. My father wanted me to be an engineer, and I spent a lot of time trying to do that, not even knowing what I really wanted for myself. And at the end of the day, I ended up doing something else in school. And interestingly, my father removed me from the first secondary school because the the counselors then, my school, they had this system where if you write junior WAEC, you get to meet with a counselor where the counselor counsels you on which particular part to go. So now in that time it was about going into the sciences class or commercial or arts. That was the division for those of us who understand how this works. The counselor advised me to go to commercial. Then my father wanted me to do science. Come on, my son must be an engineer because I was really good at fixing things, opening things and fixing them up. So he just assumed I'll be an engineer. And it's not bad, it's not entirely bad. He didn't have the requisite knowledge to actually know how to choose a path for his child. So he just used the basic knowledge that he has. And we went on. I started commercial. My father found out. So I had done commercial like SS1. I think almost end of SS1. I'd finished the first term, I think second term or so, I think. Then my father heard something happened in school. My father came, it was a boarding school, found out I was not in science, pulled me out, and I had to go to another school to start sciences. I'm giving you a breakdown of what I've experienced and the things that fuel me to do this thing. I struggled in sciences because I didn't even get the background, the whole foundation rather. Struggled throughout SS1 and SS2 first semester. It was second semester, so I had to put in the work. I said, okay, let me write WAEC. I couldn't get everything in WAEC, so I had to join NECO, write NECO 2, then combine it to apply to go to university. It was tough. I spent another 3, 4 years trying to get into the university. And when I finally got into the university, I studied geology and mining, not even engineering. My father had given up. Anything that they would just give his son this time around, no problem. Let him just go. But he liked geology because yeah, my son could work in the oil and gas industry. Never for once did anybody ask me if I really wanted to do that. Sorry about the noise. If I really wanted to do that. And we went on like that. I went to school, I did my best, came out. It was in school I discovered that, man, I should have actually been in commercial because now I'm a businessman. I help business people. That is something I'm passionate about. And it has already been inside of me. The counselor had pointed it out already that go to commercials, go and study things like economics and business administration. These are the things she was already telling me then because she's experienced. My father isn't. So that was the problem. So now let me remove my face from here so that it's clear. So now we went on and I started my career. As I got to understand better, I realized that a lot of persons are paying through this thing and they still struggle with this thing for a long time. People start to figure out what they do maybe after they are done with the university and they're like, okay, I finished studying chemistry. Then you see that you have passion for writing. Then you now start learning how to become a ghostwriter. You first spend years struggling, dabbling into different things. And maybe after like 4, 5 years when you leave school, you now see that, okay, you should have actually been a ghostwriter. You start learning, you start doing. When you calculate it, you spent like 10 years trying to figure it out. This particular life would put an end to it. I want this particular life to do that. I'm going to try my best to show you how you can actually just figure out something to do for the next 90 days. At least you are not confused. There is data to back what you are doing. There are activities that you've engaged in and that's giving you data to back it up and say, okay, I think I can be a content writer for the next 90 days. The idea of the 90 days is that you would have been able to put it into practice, learn more, try to get a client to pay you for a job, do it, and see that, okay, oh, this is good. I've grown in confidence. Then I can get more clients. Oh, I can now turn this into a full blown career. I can turn this into a full blown business. So that's what I want us to get out from today's live. So, who is excited to get started? If you are, please just send a message or drop an emoji. Okay, welcome, welcome. I'm seeing Family Fusion Hub. Oh, it's Priska. Priska is from Part Profit. Welcome. She's joining in from Ibadan. That's good. Ibiron Cash is joining in from Lagos. Okay, welcome, welcome everyone. Okay, I'm seeing Allow Uluwalano Elizabeth. She's joining in from Oyo State. Okay, Mayowa, she's joining in from Oyo State. So welcome. I just want to be sure. Elizabeth, are you the one I had a chat with on TikTok? If you're the one, please just let me know. I know I had a chat with a couple of persons on TikTok. So Savior is here. He's also from TikTok. If you're the one from TikTok, please just let me know. Now, I want us to have some fun doing this thing. This is going to be a demonstration. So don't be uptight thinking, oh, it's just going to be straight out lecture. What I'm going to show you is going to be very practical. So if you're ready for this, just get your pen and your writing pads. Let's get right into this. I am excited. So let's go. Now, yeah, this is clarity before hustle. Like I said earlier, it's part of the Part to Profit program, and this is the end of phase one. Phase one is about clarity. Phase two is about mastering how to learn with speed and efficiency. In that sense, we say with speed and effectiveness. So you would retain a lot of knowledge and still learn with speed. I will show you how to do that. That's my own area of specialty. Even before we talk about clarity, that's something I have done for the longest of time. I can pick up anything and start practicing, start learning. And you start thinking I have known it for years. It's because I have mastered how to learn. So that's the phase two. Phase three is about visibility and putting yourself out there, trying to get people to know what you're doing, what you're trying to do for the next 90 days, and you just letting people know that you are committing to this and showing up online every day, building the habits for consistency. Then phase four is you learning how to actually send those cold DMs, set up things like proposal, CV writing, how to find your ideal clients, your ICP. So all those things, if you want to be a freelancer, all the documentation that you need, the engagement contracts you need to send to clients, you're going to be getting all that. That's what the Part to Profit program is. But those of you who are new, don't worry. This is cohort one. If you want to be part of it, you can join cohort two after we are done with cohort one. But right now, I want to just show you how to find clarity. Now, this is what you get to do today. So I'll show you how clarity transforms confusion into confident action. So you give you a practical walkthrough of the phase one activities, then introduce the clarity playbook to you. Those are the three things that we're going to be doing today. Now, for the sake and the benefit of this demonstration, we created a character. Her name is Anita Okon. Please don't mind the name. So I don't think I'm biased towards a certain tribe. It's just a character that I developed. Now, this character has been developed. She has a personality. She's a person, and the pseudonym is Anita Okon. So just assume you are Anita. That's how you can flow with this. And I'm going to give you the basics of who Anita is and all that. And Anita has actually taken the personality test. I'll get into all that. I'm just explaining a couple of things. So Anita has taken a personality test. So we kind of like know Anita's strengths, who she is, and things that make Anita Anita. Because when it comes to finding clarity, the first thing you want to achieve is knowing yourself. Knowing yourself better than any other person. Most persons do not know themselves. You don't even give room for you to know yourself. Today it ends. So Anita we already know who Anita is. We have developed the character. So let's get right into it. So meet Anita. This is who Anita is. Anita is a 27-year-old mass comm graduate from U. Like I said, everyone on this call is Anita, male or female. Don't worry about it. This is just a pseudonym. She's currently working part-time at a cafe. She loves words, writing, and helping people tell their stories. This is what Anita loves. She loves it, even though she didn't study anything. She didn't really study something that would make her express herself. She studied mass comm, which is good, but for her to really express the whole of her being, she didn't. Now, she feels stuck, not sure if she should get a job, start freelancing, or launch a business. Yeah, because you can study mass comm in school, and when you come out, you end up selling jewelry. No disrespect to that. But most of you who go into that, you just do it because there's nothing else to do. And that's not bad. At least you're doing something. But today, we need to make those decisions with data. Now, this is who Anita is. I've given you the basics. This is what we have figured out about Anita's character. Now, let's go. Now, the first step to finding clarity, the first step to helping Anita find clarity is for Anita to take 3 tests, 3 personality tests. It helps Anita know more about herself. Everyone in the Path to Profit program has taken this test. It's mirrored, at least all of them can attest to it. It mirrored themselves. It felt like you were looking inside your soul from a mirror. I don't know if you understand that. Like when you look into a mirror, instead of just seeing yourself, you were seeing inside your soul. That is what these tests or these 3 tests will do for you. The MBTI test, then the VR Top Strength, which helps you to know your strengths and the things that you're best suited for. Then Enneagram test. This would help you to know a couple of things about how you make decisions and how you react to things. So these 3 tests together would show you who you are. But for Anita here, we have taken a test for her. I am going to run you through how this test look like. But we've already taken the test for Anita. If we should run the test here now for Anita, we'll spend 5 hours just to run through everything that we're going to do today. So, but because we only have 2 hours, we've cut out this. When you're on your own, you go run this test. but I'll show you a couple of things so you have an idea. Now, the insights that we've gotten is that she's emotionally intelligent and thrives in creative, people facing work. So, this is what we found out about Anita based on our findings. Now, those of us who are in the Path to Profit program, there's something I did not share with you guys. I'm going to be sharing it here today. Forgive me. I did not want to give you the easy way out, so forgive me. But today I'm going to share it. When you are done taking this test, the results that you have, you can actually take it to ChatGPT. There is a prompt that I have for that. I will be sharing it. I'll share it after this call. I'll share it in the Learning to Earn community. So if you're on this call, just join in to Earn community. You'll see the prompt. This prompt would help you to understand the answers you are getting from each of these tests. I hope everyone can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, indicate. I just want to be sure I am not talking to myself. Please let me know if you can hear me. Please. Can everyone hear me? Oh, okay, okay. Thank you for that. Thank you. I have seen your messages. Thank you, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you. So I am going to just open the personality. Okay. So, like I said, there is actually a simpler way for to do this thing. Just I didn't tell my people in the Path to Profit program. They're not there to get it easy. Yes, I would not make it easy for them. They've done it already. They've gone through the difficult parts. But yeah, for the benefit of those joining, there is an easier way. After getting your results from here, you take the results, you put it into the prompt in ChatGPT. It will give you, it will just tell you who you are better than how you even interpret the result. It helps. It's a very exciting thing to do. So after this, I'm going to share it. But for now, I want to share my screen so that I can show you how the first one looks like, the systempersonality.com. Now we've already gotten the insights for Anita, so we're not doing the test. I just want to show you how it looks. So you see it. Just give me a moment. Okay. Oh, okay. Share screen. Can you all see my screen? Just to be sure, is my internet? Where can I see? Okay, it's not sure. Oh, I don't know if you can see my screen. I'm just gonna assume. Okay. Okay, so this is how it looks. So here it's telling me welcome back. I have done this before, so it's just telling me to see my result. But I just want to show you something. Um, don't want this. Let's go to, okay, this is who I am. This is the details that it gave me about myself. So those of you who want to know me, you're not going to see it today. I'm not showing you. Just want to show you how it looks. No, I just want, okay, so this is how it looks. So there are simple questions. Say complete the test, view detailed result. Yeah, unlock potential. You don't need to do this. You pay about $25 to get all that. There's no need. The few details to give you is enough for you to, because you are doing three, so it's not a problem. So see, this is how it looks. You regularly make new friends. You agree, you disagree. So if you say you regularly make new friends, if you are really sure that, yeah, I really make new friends, you pick this. If you know you make new friends, but it's not like you regularly do it, you reduce this, or you do it here. If you make new friends and most times you don't even like to make new friends, meaning you are neutral, you pick this. And if you know you don't, the same thing you go through this time. So this is just how it looks. Then you keep going. There are different ones. You keep going like that. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. The same thing, you keep going. Now, the playbook has all these things. So I just need to show you how it looks so that you know it's very easy to take the test. It will take you some time, but yeah, it's an easy concept. That's how it works. So okay, okay. Sorry, can you guys see my screen? I hope you guys saw that because I cannot see your messages as I'm showing you my screen. Did we see all that? Please send in your messages. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. So that's that first test that I talked about. Then the second test, which is the strength test, I'm just opening it up. This is how it looks. Forget all this noise. Just take the just take the test. There's so much noise here, so just take the survey. You must, yeah, it will ask you all these things. You register, you do all that, then it's very simple, just like that one too. See, very much likely, unlike me, neutral, very much likely. Very similar to that, but this one is more about your strengths. So let's uh, let's take the test and we'll get to know more about ourselves. So this is what the second test looks like. You must register for you to be able to take this one. The other one, you can do it, but you need to sign up before you get the result. I think so. I can't remember. It's been a while. So that's that the second test. Let me just show you the third one. The third one is a bit technical. So flow with me. I intentionally did not share how to interpret the results with my people. I wanted them to figure it out. Or if they have trouble, they should ask questions. Apparently, nobody has asked any questions, so I assume they all knew it. So this is how it is. The last one, which is seriously the most important test. It kind of like brings everything together. So you take this test. You don't necessarily need to take the two. But if you have enough time, take the two, no problem. So you take this test, it takes you to the test. So this is how it looks. This one is a bit straightforward. I love to take care of people and I am good at it. No or yes. If it's in between, you put partly. I am more sensitive than most people. Sometimes the world just seems too harsh. Pick no, pick yes, or you pick pardon. Now, sorry about the noise that people doing. Okay, as I was saying, this one is a bit tricky. Please, if you do not understand the words, just carry the word, take it to the dictionary, or take it to Google before you answer it. Don't rush it. And this is how this one looks. But, oh God. But to interpret the result you are going to get, I cannot show you how it looks, but I just want to show you how to interpret it. Once you are done with the test, this one is up to 14 pages. There are simple things, but they are a bit technical. So take your time to understand the question. If there's a word that you don't understand, carry that word, no matter how simple that word is. But you don't understand it, don't, it's just you and you. Nobody's there to shame you. So carry the word, put it in Google, and know the meaning of the word. Don't rush it. I'm telling you because I've experienced it. Now, but this is how to interpret the result you get from this Enneagram test. This, this is it. So when you take the test, it comes up like where is it? You see something like 7W6. That's how you see it, or 4W5 or 5W6, something like that. So it means you are in a five. If you see 5W6, means you are in five category Bewing six. It's very simple. Forget all those plain things. This is how to interpret it. So this is the link to interpret it. I didn't share it to my people because all these things is in the same link I sent to them. So if they are curious enough, they will figure it out themselves. So this is how it is. These are 9 different personalities, but because we are not robots, we're humans, so we have mix of maybe 2. So if you see 4W3 or 3W4, it means you are operating in this zone. If you can see my cursor, you're operating in this zone. So it means you are an achiever and also an individualist. So you like to achieve things, and at the same time, you like to do it on your own. So you see this test, very key. Now I'm just showing you all these things. We've done this for Anita already, so let's not dwell on this. Okay, I want to stop presenting and add this back to stage. Okay. Okay, are we there? Are we good? Can you all hear me? Did you enjoy that? Part of profit people, please forgive me. I know you'll be feeling like I cheated you guys, but yeah, you're my people. I love. It's all love. Okay, can you all hear me? Just to be sure before I dive right in. Okay, okay. I think, yeah, I think you all can hear me. Let me just go. If you can hear me, you can see my screen, just indicate. Now, all the results we got from there, we put it with the prompts, with that prompt that I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to, with the prompt, I'll share with you guys in the community later. That prompt, we put all those information, and this is what we got. Anita, she's emotionally intelligent and she thrives in creative and people-facing work. You will get to understand what that means. But this is who Anita is. This sum up of who she is. So I want you guys to just flow here with me. Now, what I just showed you is activity 1. There are about 7 activities you are going to engage in to actually know yourself. So this is the first activity. We pass it through this, and this is what we got. This is the insights that we got. The second activity is called value audit. Now, I want to show you how it looks like. I'm going to be doing all that. So be going back and forth just to get you to understand it. So value audit. This is the idea of figuring out what are your values. There's a way to figure it out. So you don't overthink it. I will give you list of values. It's in the playbook, so there are tons of values there. About more than 20 of them, about 30 of them, I think, thereabout. You look at them and anyone that resonates more with you based on your experiences, things you've experienced, no matter how little they are, things that you feel strongly about. If you love freedom, it means it will be difficult for you to do a 9 to 5 because you don't like anything cagey, you don't like anything too structured. So it's things that you've experienced that will make you know the things that you value. Those are your values. So you want to audit them, audit all those values. So you might write like 20, 30 in your journal. Not a problem, but I want you to filter it to your top 5. That's what value audit means. So now for Anita, our top 5 is freedom, impact, creativity, growth, connection. Then the reflection is her job doesn't reflect these values. That's why she feels stuck. Now, she did not know until she did this exercise. That's one of the things the exercises will get you to see about yourself. So I want to show you how the exercise look like. So you just get to experience that. Okay. Let me remove this. Sorry, I'm going to be doing a lot of back and forth. Is okay. Share screen. I think this is it. So for those in the Path to Profit program, they did all this. Was like I think the second assignment I gave. Yeah, second assignment. The first one was I won't even call that one assignment, but this was where the work started from. After they took this personality test, they went to do the value audit. So we've talked about the personality test. So this is the value audit. So this is how it is. Choose 5 values from the list below that resonates most with you, then rank them in order of priority. Reflect on how these values show up in your life and write a paragraph describing what they mean to you. So I categorized them, then gave you each one. So curiosity, growth, you need to pick one. Don't pick a full category. That's not how to do it. Just pick one, something that looks simple, but you feel strongly about it. It's just something you don't joke with. You like to be open-minded. So anything that makes you want to close your mind, you don't like it. You don't like to talk with people who have closed minds. They are not open-minded to understand different ideas, different ideals. So even though you don't like to converse with people like that, you feel irritated with those type of conversations, you are more comfortable with conversations where the people are telling you about different ideas and all that. So you see yourself as an open-minded person. Beautiful. That's a value. If you are disciplined, if you are a no-nonsense person to yourself and to others, then this is a value for you. Then it's for you to now rank them based on priority and choose your top 5. So I'm just explaining it how it is. So you put your top 5, then you reflect. This is where it becomes interesting. How are these values visible in your life or work? Think about it. If you pick them, how are they visible in your life? Let's remember things that have occurred and see how those values have stood out. Which ones are missing? Now, when you've picked your top 5 and you see that, well, this is something I value, but it has been missing in my life, then you need to take note of that. You value it when you think about it, you value it, but it's missing in your life. Write your 1 paragraph value statement below. So you write a statement. I'll show you the statement for Anita. But now, the best way you can do this thing to make you enjoy it is for you to first take this test. This test, understanding yourself, will make you know some things that are your values. Then you can now use it to make this place very easy. So that's how it works. Those of you in Path to Profit that you are doing it the other way around, God help you. I'm glad we are doing this. So, but well, that's how simple it is. It's just for you to free your mind. It's just you and yourself to do it. Something I forgot to mention earlier, when you are taking this personality test, I beg of you, do not lie to yourself. Be honest. It's just you and you. If you lie to yourself, you miss everything you get. You miss it. So since I'm still sharing my screen, let me just show you the third activity, story mapping. Story mapping exercise. Let me explain what this means. Things have happened in your life, things that defining moments in your life, things that shaped your perspective. It could either be positive or negative. No one is bad. No, there is no, oh, there's this experience that is too bad. I don't want to revisit it. Trust me, even the trauma has built you. No matter how terrible it was, it has built you. So for this particular exercise, revisit it. Revisit it. If you cry, it's okay. It's a beautiful thing to cry. You're human. So just do it on your own. If you, when you revisit those things, you cry, good. The goal is that you answer this question. What happened? How did I feel? What skill did I use? What did I learn? This is a very important exercise, story mapping. What this is doing is to help you understand the patterns in your decision making. What you don't know is that every time you make a decision, a pattern is being created. You are making decisions by some mechanisms, and those mechanisms are just patterns that are already part of your personality, things because of who you are. So you just make decisions like that. So every time you face a difficult situation, you see that you run into your shell. That is something that has become a pattern for you. Or anytime someone makes you angry, you react, you're very reactive. That's a pattern. So you want to analyze those things and see the patterns. So it is easy for you to know which one is not good so that you can work on that specific one. Remember, finding clarity, the first step is knowing who you are. And that's what this whole thing is. So we do that. You pick the three top moments, moment one, moment two, you answer all those questions, moment three. Then final output, strength snapshot. In all these events, whether it's positive or negative, one thing is certain, you gain strength from all of them. No matter how bad, no matter how good. The truth is, nothing is as good or as bad as it seems. Trust me. You never know something that you are feeling that you feel like, oh, this thing is so bad. You don't know what good it will bring to you later. It's just how it works. Let's not go into that. But yeah, analyze those things and figure out what is the strength for you. Once you figure it out, you summarize the patterns you noticed and the strength that shows up across your stories. So you do something like, oh, I noticed that each time I am faced with a challenge, I go into my shell, blah, blah, blah. However, after I go into my shell, I also noticed that it doesn't take me so much time to bounce back. You've analyzed your patterns and you've analyzed your strength. That's how it works. C'est It's not difficult. It's not complex. Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying myself. So I think I can remove this and add this back. Okay. So did we all get that? If we did, please let me know. Are we enjoying ourselves? Okay. If you're enjoying yourself as I am, I'm actually enjoying myself. I love this part of my job. Please indicate, let me know. Okay, so we have picked out just the value of this I talked about. I've picked out the top five for Anita here. And the reflection is her job doesn't reflect these values. That's why she feels stuck. You understand? So I just wanted to have that information. This is what we've done for Anita. We're going somewhere. We're walking through all the activities. So you see how Anita will find clarity, which you too can do and also find clarity. Okay, can we see this? Yeah, I think. So remember I talked about story mapping. So this is Anita's stories, defining moments in her life. Now, in this case, no one was bad, so it's good. Just that what it means is that she has had bad experiences, but the ones that were really defining were these three positive experiences. The first one, she hosted an award night. It boosted her confidence. You get such a confidence booster. Then another one, she helped out. She was in an activity, let's say an NGO or whatever thing she volunteered for, and she did a Twitter thread that went viral. Beautiful. That's impact. Then the third one, she's helping a friend rebrand her IG. Felt in flow. Now, if you go back to who Anita is, go back to what we discovered about Anita. She's emotionally intelligent and thrives in creative, people facing work. So now, if you can see that, you see that even the experiences that stood out for her are experiences that reflect who she is. So you need to know that when you are doing these activities, each one connects to the next. At the end of the day, you would see the patterns and see that, okay, maybe this is what I should be doing. Or this is I should stop looking for how to become a virtual assistant and go and start selling Gary in the market. That's it seems that's what I know how to do. And it might sound like a joke, but I'm really serious. Some people are supposed to be in area market selling clothes, but because they want to do something fancy, they are doing struggling to become a virtual assistant. It's not, I'm not going to show you how to get something fancy. I'm going to show you how to figure out that thing that was already inside of you and use it to create a monetization path for yourself. What I do, I love it. It's something I am good at and I've monetized it. Did we get that? So the takeaway, storytelling plus visibility is our strength zone. So if you checked most of the things that she did here, she wrote a viral Twitter trend, yeah, storytelling and visibility. Hosting the award night, visibility. Helping a friend rebrand the IG, visibility. These things make her feel happy. She can do them for free. She felt in the flow. She's enjoying herself. Anything you are doing that you see that you are not getting any sort of flow from, you are not entering that zone. There's something called the zone. When you are walking, you enter the zone and you just keep going. If you've not experienced that, you are not doing what you are meant to be doing. No matter how much you are making, trust me, when you enter the zone, you are feeling the flow, like this is all good. You are doing what you really love. And at the end of the day, you see that it doesn't drain you, it actually energizes you, but you spend hours. And when you do something that you really don't care about, even if they are paying you, you do it for 2 hours and you're already exhausted. It feels like you've been working for so long. Are we flowing here? Are we getting the gist? Are we flowing? Are we flowing? Talk to me. Talk to me, people. Okay. I've shown us story mapping in the exercise, so how to do it. So this is for Anita. This is what we've gotten for Anita. So let's keep going. Is he only Peter and okay, I've seen other persons respond. Okay, that's good. So I'm moving on to another activity. I've shown you about how many activities now? Three, one, two, three, three activities, I think. One, two, three. Yeah, three activities. We're entering the fourth one, which is passion. This is even fourth and fifth. Passion and skill inventory. I'll show you how it works. Don't get confused. So, passion and skill inventory is one, energy audit is another activity. I will show you how all this works. Just flow with me. Okay. Okay, you're flowing, that's really good. The people who are just joining us, please, are you flowing? Because I'm seeing only the path to profit people saying they are flowing. If you know you are not part of profit, you're not in the cohort, you're just joining in for the first time, or maybe you're part of the community, you're not part of the cohort, please indicate, are you flowing with me? Just let me know while I show us what to do. Okay. Anyone? Nobody? Ah, is everyone here part to profit? No. Okay, let's do this. Can they all see my screen? I think. Yep, they can see my screen. Okay. Okay, people. So we've entered the third assignment. Don't worry about the name. This is another worksheet. Now, it's slightly different in the playbook. It's packaged a bit different. You're going to see a lot of similar stuff. There's packaged different in the playbook. So now, take a look at this. I just talked to us about passion and skill inventory. I want to show you what this means. The first set of activities I got, which is like the part one of it, those activities are to help you understand yourself better, help you understand the patterns in your life, and yeah, your strengths and all that. That's what those things are for. Then figure out the things that you find most valuable and all that. Yeah, the values that are really key to you. So that's you understanding yourself better. Now we are going to what's called what's in your hands. After understanding yourself better, you want to analyze what you have already. Some of these things you are born with, some of these things you learned as you were growing from small. You see, my post on LinkedIn recently, I talked about Chichi, the lady that owns that sells ukwa. He has taken ukwa global. They are buying ukwa from Nigeria here to other countries. She had spent all her life trying to be this one, this thing, that one, spent years, wasted a lot of time, more than 10 years, until she had an intervention with God. And it was like, you need to go back home. Then she went back to her mother and saw that, oh, mom is still doing this ukwa that she has been doing for years. And when she was young, she was helping her mom do these things. So she looked at it and said, okay, wait, though, I can actually transform this ukwa. I can take this ukwa, turn it into a full-blown business and take it global instead of this small thing my mom is doing. And that's exactly what she did. It changed her life completely. So it is already what's in her hands. This is a skill she has already learned from small. As a child, she has watched her mother, she has practiced with her mom, she has helped her mother for years before she left. It did not leave her, it is still there because she has mastered it. There's been repetition every day for years. So you need to understand that it is what is in your hands that you can use to make money. So please, let's go. So we talked about passion and skill inventory. Now I want to show you how it works. Answer the questions below to uncover where your passion and skill intersect. I am not the person that will tell you chase your passion. No, you must figure out what the things you are passionate about and the things you are skilled at. Find the one that intersects. There's no, you can't choose. Find the one that intersects and pick that one. That's what this is about. So we come here, we answer this question. What are three things you enjoy doing that you never get rid of? You put the answers here. That you never get tired of, sorry. What are three things you have done well and people always commend you for? You put it here. Now, what I've done here is the first one is about passion, the second one is about skill. You do them so well, people always commend you for. So that's skill. You are skilled at it. It might not be something passionate. You might not be passionate about it. No problem. So you come here. This is where it's a bit tricky, but it's still simple. You come here, you draw this grid in your journal or a blank page. High passion plus high skill, zone of brilliance. Don't worry, let me just show you. This is what I want you to draw. This grid is a very simple grid. You draw it for just two lines on each other like this. You have created four boxes automatically. The top, you write high skill, low skill. What the hell? Okay, this side you write high passion, low passion. Oh, people. Okay, guys, this is not good. Oh, on this very day. Okay, so the idea is you find the one that you have high passion and high skill for and put it here. That's your zone of brilliance. The one that you have passion but you have low skill, that's where you have room to grow. There's passion for it, but low skill, meaning you can learn to grow it. What you have low passion for, they have high skill for. You know it, but you don't have passion for it at all. Delegate it, automate it. That's what it means. You get, if you're a virtual assistant and you're very good at managing things, but you really don't like it, get, you can automate the process. It's very simple. There are tools to do that now. Or you get someone who can do it. You have a client, you get someone who can do it. Do this, let me put it together. You get the money from the client. That's how it works. Low passion, low skill. Avoid it, run away from it. So this is what I want you to do with this thing. My battery is low, and oh God help us. Now the final one is for that particular place is energy audit. This is the next thing I showed you for Anita. So this is how to do it. Now, identify tasks and activities that energizes or drain you. What tasks leave you feeling energized even after hours? I mentioned it earlier. What drains you even if you are good at it? You're good at something, but it drains you. Make two lists: energizers, drainers. You would see what I want you to do is to connect it from here. The things that you have here already that you've filtered, you come here, you apply them here. Which of them, even if you have high skill and high passion for them, which of them, well, you have high skill and you have low passion, you have high skill for them, it means they probably drain you. So you put it here. What will energize you will notice that you are skilled at it and you have high passion for. It will always give you energy. Just try it, you see it. So you write them here and you write drainers. So now, do not overthink it. That's very key. Do not overthink it at all. So I'm going to show you. Okay, guys. Okay, my people, our battery is really low, 28%. Okay, we still have some time. Oh, Lord help us. Okay, so remember we've done energy audit and we've done passion and skill inventory. All those data, you will come to this sheet. I'm not sure I gave my people this, but it's in the playbook. This is another way I put it in the I use it. Just I wanted to simplify it. That's why you are seeing it like that in that what I just showed you. But this is how you will see it. There's something like this in the playbook for you to understand. Now for Anita, writing and blog caption. This is an activity. Writing blogs and captions. Skill, 4/5. That's 5 rating. She's good at it, 4/5. Passion, she loves it, 5/5. Automatically the energy will be high. That's what it means. You get here now, public speaking. She's really good at it, but her passion is a bit low for it. It's not that low, but it's not 5/5, just a skill. The energy is 4/5. It's still high too, but not as high as the first one. Social media strategy. She's not very good at it. She's slightly above average, but she has passion for it. So it means there's room to grow, but it drains her. The reason why it drains her is because she's not very good at it. So here you see the energy is 3 over 5. So you kind of like see how this works. So the conclusion is writing plus storytelling. That is a career foundation. So we just pick the one that has more to do with writing because the energy is 5 over 5. She's skilled at it and she has passion for it. It is easy for her to make money with this thing. This is what this is about. Picking the one that best suits you. You can make money from it. And trust me, you can make money with anything. Don't underestimate it, please, guys. So let's move on. So this is for Anita. You're seeing how Anita is beginning to find clarity on what to do. We've already gotten an idea that, okay, writing plus storytelling, that is a career foundation for her. She can start from there. As she's doing it, she advances into public speaking and all that. Then she's getting people to give her social media gigs. What does she do? She automates it. She either automates it or delegates it to other people. So I hope you are getting her the concept, how it works. So now I'm moving into another activity, market fit plus Ikigai. See all those data that we have gathered, what we know Anita is trying to do or what she has figured out she wants to do, writing plus storytelling. But now we want to filter it more. You figure out, okay, I am good at this, it doesn't drain me, and I have passion for it. Still, it doesn't mean that's what you should do. You have to run it through another test. So that's what all these activities are for. By the time you are done, you have picked up something solid that is backed by data. That is what we are trying to achieve here. Go through two things, market fit and Ikigai framework. I want to show you quickly before this battery runs out. 26. Okay, we still have some time. Let's do this. Okay, so this is it. Go up, go up. Ikigai framework. Let me show you how it works. Now, some of us already know Ikigai. We've heard it framework, we've heard it a lot. Most persons don't know how to use it. They don't even know how to apply it to the life. I'm going to show you here. So, four concepts: what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. These are four different things, and it categorizes all the jobs that you can ever think about. Some jobs you just do them because you love them, or some you do them because you can be paid to do them. Some the world needs it. A doctor, the world needs you. What you are good at, it might not be what you are being paid to do. So that's how it works. The idea of Ikigai is to become, is to grow into the idea of becoming, is to ensure that you are enjoying the journey of becoming. The meaning of Ikigai is a reason of being, the reason for my existence. Why am I even alive? What is the thing that is my Ikigai? So the idea is that in all these things, can I get to a point in life where I am doing one thing and that one thing answers all these questions, is what I love, is what I am good at, the world needs it, and is what people are paying me to do. That's the journey of becoming. That's the reason of being. We are all trying to get there. You might not get it now, but let it be that you have seen a trajectory or you've gotten clear of one. So you are moving like that. You're moving. Because what you choose right now in the next 5 years, you might move into something else. You might graduate into something else. And you just run through this test, you see that you are right on track. So that's how it works. Now you answer the question. These are the questions, these things here, I just put them here to simplify it. You answer the questions, you answer it. Now, this sheet, you can expand it because you can write many things. I want you to write as many things as possible, no problem. What do you enjoy doing? Remember, it is connected to what you have done before. So go there, pick those information, put it here. What do people say I am naturally good at? I have asked this question before. So you take those answers, you put it here. You should not be having different answers as you are going. It's a problem. You will not you will not find clarity. Let it be that you are telling yourself truth from the beginning and you are just sieving through with these activities to find that one you can work on for the next 90 days that you can be confident in. to work on for the next 90 days. That's what we're trying to achieve here. So what challenges or needs do I care about solving? What can I offer that people will pay for? This thing I just explained, it answers this four questions. Now, this is how to apply it. Take a sheet and draw Venn diagrams. Those of us who did maths in school, even if there's no how you didn't do Venn diagram in school, no matter what you are doing now, you did Venn diagram in school. You probably didn't like it, but yeah, you did it. Now I want you to tap into that knowledge and use it here. You draw Venn diagram, draw 4 circles for them to intersect. 2 should intersect, another 2 should intersect. If you draw it well, at the end of the day, 4 of them will intersect where you are seeing this place, this place, this place, this place. I hope you guys can see my screen. The moment you have one thing repeat in these 4, you found your Ikigai. But trust me, they don't. If you don't get that now, it is still a good thing. Remember, it's a journey of becoming. So you pick one of it, just one out of all these plenty things you wrote in this. What do I enjoy doing? So you enjoy doing like 3 sets of things. Don't write the 3 here. Just pick one. You will do it multiple times. So you write one. This is what you enjoy doing. What you are good at, it might not be the same. If it's the same, beautiful. Use the data you have gotten when you are doing the skill and passion activity. Use that data here. You write it here. What the world needs, you write it here. What you can be paid for, you write it here. Now, I want to explain something. If the 2 are the same for what you love and what the world needs, that's your mission. It's very simple. That's your mission on earth. If the overlap you got is what you love and what you are good at, it's something you are passionate about. So no problem. You can start with that. You've gotten an overlap. But if you did and you have 4 different things here, there's a problem with your assessment, what you've done previously. So you need to check. There would definitely be an overlap from all the activities that you've done. So what you want to do is to come here and write what themes or overlap are showing up. Write it out. For Anita, a lot of them were already repeating, because if you see that framework I just showed you, she loves writing, she's good at it, so you should be repeating here. So it's something she's passionate about to get her. It's something she can be paid for, so it can also be a profession. So you can see it's repeating here. But yeah, it might not be what the world needs. So obviously, it cannot be a vocation. Some people are very confused. It's not everything that you do that the world needs. What they mean by what the world needs is something really specific that the world cannot really do about. Like, cannot do anything about. They just need them. Like plumbers. The world needs plumbing. So don't think it might not be something fancy. It's just what the world needs. Doctors, the world needs them. I just want you to understand what that means there. And so that's how it is. So because writing is not technically what the world needs, you can do without it. It's not a problem. So it means it's not going to show here. What she will not probably be putting here is public speaking. Yeah. So at this stage now, she's just going to focus on the one that overlap 3 times, because obviously it gives her more data here. Then she goes, it overlaps. So you see that there's a consistency right from from the whole passion and skill activity. So we come down to market interest fit. The data you have gotten here now, you apply it here. Now, what you've done is you figured out, okay, there's something that I really want to do now based on the Ikigai framework. It doesn't mean you should run with it. You pass it through another thing called market interest fit. What that means is that you want to be sure that the market needs it. That when you pass it through the market interest fit, somebody can pay you for it. That's what it means. So you go here. Not every passion has a paying market. That's the truth. Use a simple checklist to validate your idea or skill. What you have picked out there that you want to do, use this to validate it. Are people currently paying for this? Yes or no? Do I know 1 or 3 people all these questions like this, you want to ensure that there are at least 3 years is here, very least. The best case scenario, 4 years is, please. If you get 4 years, I would prefer you get 4 years is, then you can run with it. If you think at least 3 years is answer, you likely have a market potential. So it means you can run with that thing. That is beautiful. So let me just quickly explain this one, the smart part collector. After running through that thing, after figuring out that, okay, you have market fit, trust me, it's not finished because first, you're in Nigeria, then you're a human. You now want to check your current season, your reality. Let me give you an idea. If I found out now that, man, come on, I should have become a doctor. Oh, I think that's what I will chase now. But I can see that for me to become a doctor now, I have to leave my family. I have to pay for tuition. I have to do all these things. And it's going to take me 6 years to achieve it, not 90 days. That's not feasible. Drop it. Go and pick another thing. Do the assessment again. Start from beginning. There's something wrong that you did. So that's what this helps you to do, to help you ensure that you are smart about your picking. That's why it's called smart part selector. So you check, is it specific? Is it clear and focused? It's not vague. You put it here. Is it measurable? You can track your progress within 90 days. Don't forget, not 1 year. It's 90 days we're focused on. Achievable, possible within your current means, the money that you have, the resources that are available to you, or anybody that wants to support you. Is it possible? If it's not, my dear brothers and sisters, leave it. Go and pick something else. I want to face reality. There's no, oh, let's see how it goes here. No, we are using data. Relevant, it aligns with your current season and goals. Like I used in my example, my current season. I'm a family man. There are things I cannot be doing right now. Even if I am passionate about them, I have to focus on what can give me money right now. That's how it works. So align with current season and goals. So my goal is to provide for my family. So that's a goal. Whatever I choose has to align with it. Then time bound has a clear time frame. Like I said, the focus is 90 days. I want to ensure that I get something out of this in 90 days. So if you pick something that will take you 1 year to actually even get your footing, for you to gain confidence in that thing, please don't select it for this activity. Is not necessary. You want to pick something because you are struggling with clarity. So 90 days is enough time for you to hold on and say, okay, let me hold out for 90 days and see what I can get out of this. You cannot hold out for 1 year. It's not ideal. Even if you can, it doesn't make sense. You get, who is sponsoring you? Are you Tunubu's family? Hey, you don't have that kind of money. So you want 90 days. 90 days is fair enough. You should be able to get something out of it and start earning some money, then build from there. So you draft your part sentence. I will pursue that thing that as you've picked as my monetization part over the next 3 months. That's how it works. Are we following? Eh? Hey, wait, they say they are not seeing the Venn diagram. I was just talking since. Wait, first, let me be sure. Is it only the Venn diagram you guys did not see? Please, did you see any other thing after that? I just want to be sure. So it's only the Venn diagram you guys didn't see. But how on earth did that happen? Okay, just hold on. I just want to be sure. Did you guys see anything after then? Or it's just the Venn diagram? Please, somebody should respond. We don't have enough time. No, what? I want to understand what no is. No, is it no? We didn't see the Venn diagram and we didn't see every other thing. Just be expressive. Aha. Hi. So all those talking, God have mercy. I was just talking. Okay, let's do this. Now, can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see it now? I showed it just now. Okay. Oh, so it wasn't sharing all along. Okay, I'll just run through this is the Venn diagram. Okay, let me ask something. Did you guys but you guys heard me, right? You heard what I was saying, just like you didn't see it. Okay. Okay, well, okay, that's good. So I'm just going to run through it. So you say you can see the Venn diagram now, which is good. So this is the Venn diagram. What I explained before, what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, what you can be paid for. These are intersection. What you love and what you're good at, when they intersect, it's your passion according to Ikigai. What you love and what the world needs becomes your mission. If it intersects with what you can be paid for, that's what you are good at and what you can be paid for. That should be your profession. This other one becomes your vocation. The world needs it and they can pay you. It's a vocation. And I explain what a vocation is so that you understand it. Now, the idea is for you to get at least something should overlap. In the case of Anita, something overlapped three times, which is the the whole writing thing, storytelling and writing. So if you see it, yeah, it overlapped here, it overlapped here, and okay, it overlapped twice. So yeah, it's repeated here. So it overlapped as a passion and as a profession. You get. So it didn't overlap here because yeah, she has seen that what the world needs doesn't overlap with anything. It's not repeated, it's not same as writing. Probably be public speaking, that kind of a thing. So that's or it's not even public speaking, or it's something she will discover later about herself. That's just it. So that's what the Ikigai framework looks like. I want you to draw this. Just use this as a guide and draw it on your own journal. Use this as a guide. Those of us who are new here, just get the playbook. Just get the playbook, and you'll be able to use it. The playbook has it too, so you'll see how to use it there. Then I want you to write what overlaps. So that I explain the market's interest fit. Not every passion has a paying market. So what I want you to do is to answer these questions. Yes, yes, yes. The goal is to get at least three. If you get four, beautiful. And know that, okay, this is what you've chosen. Now, what you've chosen here now, what you picked here, what overlapped here, that you are running through this market interest fit to ensure that you can be paid for it. What you've picked here, you take it through this smart path selector and ensure that that thing that you have also picked, it fits your current season and goals. It's very important so that you don't chase something you cannot really afford to chase right now. So that's what I was trying to explain. And I said, then draft your your part in one sentence. I will pursue blah 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 as my monetization part over the next 3 months. 3 months, not 1 year, not 5 months, not 6 months. 3 months is enough time that I can tell you that I know you can hold on to and say, okay, I can do this and get something to boost my confidence. I say, okay, I've gotten a job or I've started a business and yeah, it's moving. I've entered the freelancing space and I've landed a gig. 3 months is all you need. Okay. Okay. So did you guys see it now? Are we good? Okay. If we are good, I would like to move on. We don't have much battery left to explore. Are we good? Let's move. Let's move. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Which I've explained all the market fit and the key guy. Now, look here. For Anita, what we discovered is that, oh, market gap identified, small brands lack brand voice, demand for content, there's a demand for content creators. These are things that we already know that the market is looking for. So we've seen that, okay, there's a market interest fit for it. Get. So that makes sense. So now the Ikigai framework, yeah, she loves writing. She's good at storytelling, empathy, content writing. The world needs brand voice clarity, can be paid for ghostwriting, content strategy. So what we did here was to use the writing to express ourselves in the Ikigai framework. But then what I want you to do is to do the overlap before you choose, except what you are doing overlaps in the four. If it overlaps in the four, go ahead, you can express yourself as much as you want. You get. So we've seen it. The outcome is that she wants to become a freelance content storyteller. So we move on to Anita's clarity document. Part chosen freelance content creator. Learning part, she's going to learn content plus storytelling plus branding because she wants to become a freelance content creator. So she needs to learn this thing. In the next phase, I'm going to show you how to structure your learning path. We didn't do it in phase one, so I'm not showing you here. Phase two, you're going to see how to do that. So once you've picked out something that you want to do, you've chosen a path, the next thing is now to choose a learning path for yourself. That path you've chosen, you have knowledge, you have foundational knowledge, but you need a learning path to boost the knowledge and give you more confidence in the market. Sometimes you need to learn some tools to help you stay relevant in the market, all those things. So it's just for you to figure out what is really in vogue, what the market really needs, and add that as a learning part for yourself. So you learn. So it's not that you're learning from scratch. So it won't take you time. In 1 month, you should be done learning, and you can now create a routine for yourself and say, okay, every day I'm going to learn for an hour. So it helps you to keep growing, keep growing. It's very valuable for those who are in the freelance. It's been very valuable for them. Jobs, you want a job too, it's still valuable for you because you can use it to boost a career. But for jobs, I would say you do a weekly learning plan in such a way that you can learn twice in a week, but give more time. So you can say Saturday and Sunday, I want to use it for learning 2 hours each. Why I'm saying that is because if you are trying to get a job, it's more like building that career in the job. So you're going to be learning more complex stuff to even get a promotion. You don't just learn something so basic like adding a tool and all that. No, you're going to learn adding a tool, using it, applying it in your company and all that. So I'm just explaining how it works. Now, why this works, she has high energy for it, aligned with her values, pays well, and it is in demand. See all those tests that we've just run through. This is where we are. This is what we are all trying to achieve. We want to ensure that she can do it from morning to night without feeling tired. It aligns with her values, since she values. It pays well. The market is paying premium for it, and it is in demand. That's what you want to ensure that what you are picking is you know that, yeah, if I enter the market now, I would see space that somebody can pay me for if I know if I'm good at what I am doing. So we know high energy aligns with the value, it pays well, and it's in demand. So beautiful. Okay, so what you just saw was all this activity, the test that I told you about, value audits, story mapping, passion and skill inventory, energy audit, Ikigai framework, market fit exercise, clarity document. So all these things are inside the playbook. I think the playbook has that and some other bonus things. One of the bonus things there are what is it called? The the prompt, the ChatGPT prompt that kind of like make things easy and faster for you, which will help you. And there's also a guide in the playbook, guide on how to use all these things. Yeah, so I know how to follow it one by one. Even though what I've explained here, it's also like a guide, but the guide is more explanatory so that, yeah, you might forget some things, but you'll be able to go through the guide and always check and say, okay, I'm on the right path and all that. So those of you who are not part of the part to profit program, I also created a system in the playbook that if you have questions, you can just easily send an email or you ask directly in the community, in the WhatsApp community. I would always respond. So the idea of the playbook is for you to actually do these things yourselves. That's what it means. So please throw your questions, throw them. We don't have time. I want to take as many questions as possible before this system dies. Please talk to me, people. Please, questions, 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 questions. If you have more questions, please shoot. Is there something that you don't understand? I can go back to just show you. Is there a question based on what we have been saying, something in your mind that you've always wanted to understand about you trying to find clarity? Yeah, please ask them. That's what we're here for. That's what we are here for. Talk to me, people. No question, no question. Can they hear me? Okay, question, please. Okay, go ahead. Babe, Vivian has given birth. I'm just checking the message now. Please ask your question, ask your question. Yes, a new baby in the family. Peter, I say you have a question, ask. If any other person has a question, please ask. Can you all hear me? Please, you can hear me indicate. Why is no one asking a question? I thought someone wanted to ask a question. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm seeing. What if, let me just put it on the screen. What if there's some, What if there is nothing someone enjoys doing? Is it possible not to have something you love? It's not possible. It's not possible. Let me tell you guys something. It's not. God did not born you empty. It's not possible. There's nobody that, the idea of enjoying something is something that is already inside of you. Whether you maybe as a child, you just watch your parent do it, do it, do it, do it, then you started doing it, then you develop love for it. You understand? It's not possible. It's not possible. You must love something. You need to dig deep and figure out what you love. If you love to dance, see, it can be something simple. If you love to sleep, you love something. You can't just say there's nothing you don't love. Maybe you are complicating it. You are thinking of loving something fancy. You are thinking of a job. I'm not saying you should think of a job first. First, think of the thing you love. Could be sleep. There is nothing, nobody. There's not everybody can use to make money, including sleep. So please, second question. My question is this. Okay, George has not. Okay, Rachel's second question. What if there hasn't been anything a person has done so well that they have been told they are good at? Okay, these are two things. So you might have done something so well, but because you've not gotten validation from someone else, you are not certain. So the way to solve that is more about self-awareness. To kind of like know if you're good at something, you need to become more self-aware of yourself so that you don't like seek that validation. But ideally, you want a situation whereby people should be able to tell you, no, you are good at this thing. So it's possible that you are good at something and no one has told you yet. It's very possible because people have not watched you do that thing. But it's also possible that you have been told, but in a different way. You don't really know what you have been told. Another, the way you know that you have been told is if your parents constantly tell you to do something and you always do it. You know, our parents, they're not very soft. So they will open up to tell us that, you are good at this thing, or nobody will do that to you. But they will tell you to constantly do it. They won't give any other receiving. You do it because they've seen that you're good at it. So you can use that to know. If people are constantly bringing something to you to do, obviously there's something they are seeing. Obviously you've done it over and over, so you're good at it. So that's another way to figure that out. You might not hear it from someone directly. So I hope that answers your question. Then if my Ikigai is cooking as well as textile, I've been waiting for you to ask me this question because I know that there will be a confusion with this thing. So if my Ikigai is cooking as well as textile design, but I don't really have the resources for cooking, while for textile design, I have resources, but it's draining. What do I do? This is a beautiful question. So we now need to go back a bit um to the passion and skill inventory, discussion passion and skill activity. So what I want you to do here is to rank what you know how to do well and the one that you love, what you know how to do well. So you might love both of them, but you've done one more and you know how to do it well. Then the one you love more will not drain you. I don't know if that answers. If you love something, it will not drain you. See, the reason why relationship is so difficult for people is because sometimes it's draining, and it's draining because they don't really love the partner that much and they're not willing to sacrifice. That's because they don't love the partner that much. So if you love something, it will definitely not drain you. So you should see it from that angle. So if you are confused about these two things, first figure out the one you love and ensure that you also have high skill for that one. Then run that one through the rest of the activity. I hope that answers your question. Okay, next. Let's run this. How many percent is left? 13. We're cruising here. Okay. Okay, so you talked about tools we should learn and start using in our companies, especially for those of us currently employed. But here's my question. Okay. Ah, I understand this question. Okay, so another thing, yeah, when I say your company, I'm not saying you're not going to stay in that company for life. Now, if you are learning all these things to advance yourself. So if you've learned all these skills, you have experience in one, but you've learned one, go and apply to another company. Yeah, you don't stay, you don't I don't advise anybody to be loyal to a company that is not giving them more than salary. You have to be getting something way more than salary, because salary is nothing. You get. So if it's just salary, you don't need to be loyal to that. If you've added more skill, you've learned other tools, which is really valuable, apply to another company. Don't waste time. Don't waste time at all. Apply as long as, because you've learned that other skill and you have experience with the old ones, you would go for a higher pay. So you have been paid $1,000 for the first one, you should be looking at $2,000, 2,500, 3,000, that kind of a thing, or even something like 1,500. It's still better than you earning 1,000, and you have the opportunity to express yourself with these new tools that you have. So don't be bothered. Then another way to gain more practical experience with the tools is to use ChatGPT as a tool. But I'll be showing you that during the whole learning part, how to actually use ChatGPT to build experience. It works for a couple of things, doesn't work for everything. But yeah, ChatGPT becomes your employer, gives you tasks to use. And that task, you can use it to now express yourself in these tools. So that's how that works. I don't know if I've answered that question well. I'm loving these questions. Please, if you have more questions, send them. Okay, as you're sending your question, please, if you want to get the playbook, it's, I think the link I pinned it at the top of this live. Just click the link and get the playbook. If you know you cannot get the playbook now, the community is there. Those of us who are in the community, join. Those of us who are in the program, please do not use that link to get the playbook. You reach out to Rachel, you get the playbook. You use that link, you pay a different price. You pay the price that others are paying. So, okay. Peter, you're welcome. Is there any other question? Okay, please tell me, did you have fun? Seeing people already leaving. Those of us that are left, please, if you had fun, just indicate. Let me know if you enjoyed the session, because we are done. PhD almost failed us, but we thank God the system lasted to the end of the live, and I'm glad for that. I'm really happy about that. So we're moving on to phase 2. You learn smart and fast. You still want to join, you can sign up for the waitlist for cohort 2. That's you just joining the community. We share a lot of things there, so you can part of it. Get a playbook, start your journey. Yeah, and don't stay stuck. So thank you so much, and we'll end this live now. Thank you so much, guys.